Hello, my name's John Granston, and welcome to the WhoTubia podcast. And I'm here with
Christopher Thompson,
Daniel Sherratt,
and David McLaughlin.
and we're all here to talk about an episode that no one can sum up in a paragraph. The God Complex, because it's bloody complex. One word, describe your feelings of this episode. Chris. Dan? Falco?
Oh, no.
Waja? I like the fact that no one could actually say a word. It's just a... It's an episode of great intentions, I think. And
it's one of those, I don't even know if I dislike it or like it or not. No, I'll change that. I don't think I dislike it.
It's just...
But I can't really describe it.
Yeah.
It's just an episode that falls in between, and it's got like...
But it has got a nice... It's generally positive.
Yes.
You can't really see much negative in it, except maybe the Minotaur's costume looks about as awful as a Jadoon's mouth, pretty much.
Really? Oh, did you think that? I thought it was quite cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just thought... I see
The first disagreement.
I think on the close-ups it didn't work.
You
But
reckon?
with, like, the shots of it
running
going down the corridor and, like, you don't see it clearly, it worked brilliantly. Personally, I think that's the same with everything. I mean, if they captured any of the other monsters in a different way, they have to handle it well and the camera work.
Apart from the robot sort of ones, because they don't really need mouths. They're just basically the Daleks. They just look normal. They look fine in any position.
I'm just gonna
Hey.
That sounds so wrong.
Yeah.
I wish I never said that now.
The Daleks look... in any
The
position.
Daleks look good in any position.
Okay,
Eyebrows raised, anyone?
this is the pass we've got to get Jamie listening to. We just put a bit of information on the two guests we have, because we did that last week. We should just stop doing it. So Daniel Sherratt is he's an associate and a helping hand in the behind the scenes of Time Agent. Really helpful. And then we have what else have you done? You're in the new Five Who fans.
Yeah.
Both
Yeah.
of you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both are. Yeah, you've both survived on Five Who fans longer than its creator. That's impressive. That wouldn't be me, perchance. Oh no, wait, it would. Oh dear. Oh dear. Five Who fans. God, I was young. Although it's going now, it's on its 7th era, and the 7th era has lasted more than a month, so it must be doing well.
No dig at high five of your hands at all, was there?
Actually,
No,
when this podcast comes out, I'll probably have a video up saying, one member's gone already. Well, one of the original members is gone.
I'm the creator. I'm your god. You should bow down to me. As though I were a god.
Oh, here we go. Oh, there we go. That's what I can relate to. John, me and John have a particular interest in red versus blue.
Exactly, we do. I was hoping you'd get that quote, because there I was being one of the...
Talking of the cinemas of the way, I
represented
WhoTubia in an Xbox 360 online game of Halo 3 with David here.
Yeah.
You flattened.
I lost.
You didn't play too bad, and then at the end, David just...
It was a very close game, though.
Yeah, I just got angry at the end. No, I didn't.
I got angry. The entire rant I did, I was like, I know it's meant to be a game, but screw it.
I don't know whether you got angry or you went insane.
See,
Bit of
if I was
both,
to play
really.
that, it would just be... I'd have to go around... We'd have to play that game in, what's it called? Forge? And I was there because I'm on both teams.
Yeah.
It's just like, damn, who wins? I decide. What's that? Dropping a banshee on your head. Hey. Xbox Live, Halo 3 references there, people who don't know what that is.
Now,
Yeah.
and do you know what makes things even more sad is the fact that we're discussing Doctor Who right now.
And we're also discussing Doctor Who. Apparently in Halo 1 there's a Dalek.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that.
Go Dalek.
I haven't played it. Didn't know.
This is
Like
news
an
to me.
Easter egg. I think it's only on the PC version and you have to find it and it's like, oh.
It's not worth
Who's
playing
that?
the game again just to find out.
Well, they've just re-released it, haven't they? They've done the anniversary edition. I don't know whether the Dalek will be in that. That'll be interesting.
Re-released it. Okay.
Yeah, because, you know, Microsoft are just like any other company, it would seem, and just want to make money and never let anything die. Torchwood. Oh! Touchy subject.
Oh, come
right.
off it.
It wasn't that good, Chris.
I liked it.
It wasn't that good.
It was so much better than
Wasn't.
Series 1 and 2, to be honest.
I don't know. I thought Series 2 was quite good. I think Series 2 had more...
I think it just seemed like just a standard... Basically, take Doctor Who, make it adult, set it in Cardiff, which is a letdown in itself. And, yeah, because apparently a rift now goes through Cardiff. Well done, Russell Davies. You've now made Cardiff somehow important, because beforehand it never was. Still isn't in real life.
Don't go into a rant about it, Chris. Save it up, because here's something for you WhoTubia fans who like Torchwood. Coming up in the next
Except
week
John.
or so, there will be a WhoTubia. I don't know what we're going to call it, but a one-off podcast of me, Chris, and
I
Matt
just point out
Gregory.
I'm just a guest. I'm not the one making up the title, naturally.
WhoTubia.
Sounds like the cats of Torchwood's bathrooms. Torchwood.
WhoTubia. Oh dear.
We got a bit of that in this year's.
The God Complex. Obviously, we don't know how to describe it because we all just went, nah, but...
Well, actually, I know. I didn't go, I was like, huh?
Okay, anyway.
It was a mixture of interesting, bizarre. You were following it. You kind of understood it.
And then you didn't.
Yeah.
But then you saw towards the end thinking, yeah, what did I watch?
Like, what was it? Normally, for these podcasts, I watch the episode once or twice beforehand.
Yeah.
I've only seen this episode on broadcast. I tried to watch it again the next day. That would have been yesterday in our timeline. And I couldn't. I just couldn't. Once they met up with the other survivors, the episode just went, and it was just like, oh no, too many memories of the weirdness of this episode, and I couldn't watch it.
I didn't like that they killed off like every extra every like 2 minutes. It's like, oh, we've met so many people dead.
I love the doll room.
Yeah, I like the dolls.
That was brilliant, where the heads just turn
That was
like they're actually living beings. I sometimes found that quite funny. I'm on Joe's side. Praise him, praise him.
Gotala Gear was mentioned, which was nice. What was odd about this episode? Not odd, but what was a bit annoying is that before the episode, the writer and the producers and everyone was going, "Oh, it's the scariest episode. It's a scary episode. Hide behind the sofa this week." And every time they've done that this series, even Night Terrors was a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
I've not gone, "Oh, that's scary." I've just gone,
John, was one thing you're forgetting, really? You're 18 years old! You're not a child!
I think that I can be scared by.
You wouldn't hide behind the sofa, though!
I can be scared by the gas mask children. I can be scared by.
Yeah, because you were a child when you saw them!
I'm
You're 18 now, for God's sake! It's like you watched Paranormal Activity the other week.
I did.
So, naturally, I don't see how you're going to be scared of an episode of Doctor Who.
Big revelation at the end of this episode. Let's talk about that.
Oh yeah.
We haven't talked about anything in the episode.
So let's just skip to
How
the
can we
end.
talk about that episode?
It's not... Well, I'm trying to think of what
There's
there
a lot
was.
you can talk about, but it's all wrong. Hang
David
on.
Walliams.
David
He was
Williams.
good.
Okay. Now, David Williams was good, And what I liked about David Walliams is he's a guest star, but his part isn't made big because it's him.
Yeah.
However, I don't think he was the right casting for that role.
No.
So that's my thoughts on that.
Who do you think they should have cast?
Oh, just someone who could be a bit more better.
Someone with ginger hair lives on an island, perhaps.
Because I'm an actor. Anyway, where were we?
Revelation. End of the Gotham Flicks.
Yes, that was the one. I really loved it. I just loved the sense of humour with Rory in the car. You showed me a picture of this once. I really like this car. And there was also...
If I had known, spoiler, Karen Gillan has signed up for another 2 series, I would have actually thought that was the end.
Yeah. I don't like that. It's like the fact, like, when David Tennant announced, when he went to regenerate at the end of Stolen Earth.
Yeah.
All the bookmakers were going mad, like, putting bets on who the next one's going to be. Over a whole week was there, like, press interviews with Russell T Davies and people, all about, is the Doctor going to be regenerating, who into? And I just sat there thinking, I've already read this. He's confirmed another year of doing it.
They've already started filming the Christmas special.
Exactly, yeah.
No, it was a case of when that happened, though. It's like Russell was saying things like, oh, if you look at the footage, his skin is starting to bubble. He's definitely regenerating. Who can it be? I don't know. Well, of course you bloody know, Russell. But that was great.
It's like, Russell, Stephen, cut the crap. All right? It's not teasing us, it's taking the mick. We know you're not going to tell us. That's a given. Because you don't want to spoil it for all the rest of us. That's simple. But you don't have to go and say, I have no idea what's going to happen next week. You bloody arsehole.
It was odd for me in school because it was the first time girls came up to me willingly and started a conversation with me before I spoke to them. Bizarre. But during that week, it was just tons of girls coming up to me going, do you know who's the next Doctor? Why is David Tennant leaving? What's going on? What's going on? It's just like, bloody hell. This has never happened before. Girls talking to me about Doctor Who. Fantasy? It's just like... sorry. But yeah.
I like that. Every time there is a girl that likes Doctor Who, you're like, I'm very much like, no way. Oh my god. Let's talk more. Did you watch the new ones? Have you been impressed by them?
Actually it's a great conversation starter these days.
It is.
It really is. It really kicks off quite well.
It does.
You.
I was in a bar, and some girl said she watches it. But fantastic.
Like, yeah, I'll just move in.
I go, fantastic. She goes, that's Eccleston. You're learning.
You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You want to come home with me and I'll show you my sonic screwdriver.
No, the cheesy line as well is, you be the Doctor, I'll be the companion. That's too cheesy.
I'll be the Doctor, you be
I know a few people who had a TARDIS. They have a couple have a console, and a couple have the police box. The best line is, do you want to come back and see my TARDIS?
Yeah.
Or come back and see my time rotor. That's a personal favourite.
That's a brilliant one. Come and see my time rotor.
Come and check my thermal buffers.
Hey, dog.
Let me try your zigzag plotter.
I want to have a go at your tape reel. No way.
I'll take you forward and back which way you like.
Hey!
Away here.
Getting a bit carried away.
I'll bang you so hard you don't know what century you're in.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one to end on.
It's funny, we get the 5 Who fans people and we don't talk about
actually, you have to say, since Stephen Moffat's taken over, Doctor Who has become more soft porn to Torchwood.
It actually
every newspaper said that, like, every week Doctor Who's getting more sluttier. I was like, whoa, that's strong words, but...
Well,
yeah, it is.
I tried to ignore that.
Yeah.
Actually, I couldn't. I mean, it's
No.
Karen Gillan. You can't